and welcome to another edition of Tales from the Barn. Good morning and welcome on this slightly overcast Monday morning. Bit underwhelmed because of the fantastic weekend we had with the sunshine, didn't we? I hope everybody enjoyed it and got a bit of fresh air and went out into the countryside. Today's story. I owe today's story, give credit to my mother-in-law, because the story goes back many years ago when my wife was a toddler and they lived in Radstock. Anybody who knows Radstock, they lived up by the, what's the name of the pub? Not the Elm Tree. Anyway, top of Radstock Hill on the Froome Road going out, and they used to have to walk down that long drag of a hill to get down into the town to do their shopping. And this one particular day, my mother-in-law walked down with children all the way down that long hill. I think it must be best part of a mile long, half mile long. And they had a pet dog at the time called Bruce, a collie. And he did have a tendency occasionally to run off. Not all the time, but sometimes. And this one particular day, they went down into the town. She walked all the way down the hill with the children. Looked round, and there was Bruce, the collie. So, running about there. So she tried to get hold of him to take him home. Now, anybody who knows that hill out of Radstock knows it's not a 10-minute walk. You know, it's more like half an hour and to get back up the top. So she was struggling to get hold of him. So she managed to find herself a scarf and put around his neck. And all the way up the hill, she was trying to hold on to him, and he was struggling. He wanted to go. So took him all the way home with the children. Walked in, and her husband said, why are you back so quick? You know, why? Well, she said, Bruce, I brought Bruce back. And he said, what do you mean, Bruce? Why? She said, well, he was down the town running about. I had a job to get hold of him, and I struggled to come all the way back up the hill to bring him home. He said, well, Bruce is in there asleep in front of the fire. And she went into the lounge, and he's let out there snoring. So nobody knew who the other dog was. I think there's a lesson to be learnt there. Should have gone to Specsavers. But she opened the door and he ran off again. I mean, this was many years ago, so anybody who owned a dog called Bruce, hope he came home that day. And yeah, mother-in-law story, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for listening to Tales from the Barn. Hope to speak to everybody again real soon. Love to you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye.